Well, one of the interesting moments in the two Fox Business debates in Milwaukee came when one of the moderators, one of my favorite people, Maria Bartiromo, got booed for asking a question. And the question was, it was actually to Marco Rubio, and she was challenging him on his experience or his relative lack of experience as a first-term senator. And she said, you're going to be up against Hillary Clinton, who is, and she started to recite, First Lady, former Senator, former Secretary of State, and an impressive resume, and the crowd started to boo. Well, we got an email from Phil L. And Phil L. says, you didn't ask any follow-up of Maria, he says to me. What got her booed was her characterization of Hillary as having an impressive list of accomplishments without qualifying it with the email blunder, possibly a criminal offense, Hillary's lack of specific accomplishments as Secretary of State, Hillary's lies about Benghazi attack, Hillary's detached position when Ambassador was trying to get better security in Libya. It's like Maria didn't place much importance on those when she characterized Hillary as having impressive accomplishments. Well, Phil, you're slightly off on the language here. She didn't say Hillary had impressive accomplishments. Maria Bartiromo was not summing up Hillary's entire career, where she would have then been required to give her strengths and weaknesses, her pluses and minuses. And I'm sure, because she's covered it on Fox Business and on Fox News, she would have talked about the email mess and what happened in Libya and her response to Benghazi. She said Hillary had an impressive resume. Now, some of you wrote to me on Twitter that you didn't think the crowd was booing Maria. You felt that the crowd was booing Hillary. I disagree. Maria disagrees, and she said it was her favorite moment in the debate. And she told me it's a fair question, Howie, because Hillary has held these various positions. Now, that doesn't mean that Maria was endorsing Hillary's experience. She did say that she, by serving as a senator, by having lived in the White House, and by being Secretary of State, she had a length of experience that some of the candidates, like freshman senators, cannot match. This is exactly what many Republicans used against Barack Obama when he was a first-term senator seeking the presidency. So I asked Maria the question I wanted to ask her. She responded by saying she didn't mind being booed, but she felt that the real question for Republicans is who can go up against Hillary Clinton, and therefore she didn't take that question back one bit. You may not have liked the way she handled it, but that's what moderators do. They're not there to please a partisan crowd. They're not there to be popular. They're there to press the candidates.